You are now listening to Radio Free Dairy, your favorite show on the people's airwaves. I am Dorothy, your beloved DJ. We're coming to you live in sunny California. We're joined by my wonderful co-hosts, Lake Mojave and Jordan of the Central Gaming Committee, are both here as we join each other for more Pokemon White version. Sorry, I got a text threw me off my flow.
You fucking fraud! I can't believe this would happen to you. You embarrass me. You dare call yourself a streamer?
I dare say you embarrass yourself.
Anyway, last time we got completely washed by the first gym leader, which was embarrassing. So I'm going to try and make sure that doesn't happen again. It's autumn now, by the way.
Nice. I think you have the game very, very quiet.
Yeah, let me...
I know the emulator is like fucking loud, so like you kind of have to do that. It was like a few notches, just a little bit.
What the hell? Where's...
Because I have a screen share volume pretty high. Yeah, crank that thing up. Dot, you have to crank that thing.
Hold on.
Dot, please crank that thing.
There we go.
Yay! Thanks for cranking. There we go. I put a message to the people. I forgot that we named him Monkey.
Monkey.
We did do that.
It's the all caps that does it.
Actually, I think I'm going to put
Michelle
in front.
I saw what you posted.
You should post the hashtag thanks for cranking.
I'll take that under consideration.
Okay.
Awesome.
Have you considered it?
In process.
Okay. How about now?
Decision pending.
Okay. How about now?
Decision delayed indefinitely and will continue to be delayed if asked ever again.
Sad.
So, if you're okay with me, I'll put everything I've got into being your opponent.
Kind of sounded like JFK
now let's
there.
fight this fucking guy. Sad. So, while this fight is happening, I am sitting down and actually taking a look at some of the footage for the Duskbloods, the upcoming FromSoft game. And it is very, very funny how this looks. I knew that this was just going to be a legally distinct Bloodborne. Again,
it's not legally
it's so
distinct
funny
Bloodborne.
how right
they
that
own
is.
Bloodborne.
That's a good point.
It looks a bit more steampunk than Bloodborne does, in the vein of like Lies of P, but it's definitely like legally distinct Bloodborne. Powers says, "Look at a jetpack man, made me laugh out loud." Yeah, it's fucking goofy.
Actually, doesn't Sony technically own the Bloodborne IP, so I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, like it is like Japan Studios down, Sony owns the IP. Like, they can't make Bloodborne on another console. This is looking a little better than last time.
Yeah. Oh, fucker. Oh, you motherfucker.
Oh, that's right. This is what he did last
the
time.
potion.
I hate it when my enemies use the potion.
Oh. And we got him. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, might be able to clutch this. Oh,
Is it
That
over
was
now?
the Jibuita's last Pokemon.
I know.
The music changes when that happens.
I know. It's
What a surprise! You are very strong. Seems
I don't
like,
believe you.
Seems like not even Chili or Chris could
What happened to
beat
your
you.
awesome voice dot?
I was using it.
Ooh.
Yay!
Mojave.
Right. Sorry, I gotta clear my throat. Fuck.
I know it's been a while.
Euphemia received the.
Gym badges are proof of a trainer's abilities. If you have one badge, Pokemon, including traded Pokemon up to level 20, will obey you with that question. We also want you to have this.
Euphemia obtained a T. I'm not gonna read all these.
TM83 contains Workup. If you use Workup, the Pokemon's attack and special attack go up. By the way, TMs can be used as many times as you want.
So that's a change in this generation.
Yes,
TMs
I
are
remember.
infinite use now.
Yes. Huge.
I remember being very surprised when I picked up X, returning to the series after many, many generations of not playing it, and realizing that my TMs didn't go away.
Yeah. Free.
But it's winter now.
What, bruh?
That battle took forever.
Anyone want to take Fennel?
I don't have a
Like,
strong opinion
You
on
mean,
Fennel.
you mean fight?
No.
Let me look up what this character looks like real fast because
She looks like
I was-
You may have to
she looks
backtrack
like-
on that joke.
She looks like a hot doctor.
Oh,
I'm already voicing the professor.
Hi there, I'm Fennel. Professor Juniper asked me to give you something. Please follow me.
by the way, Mojave, do you know who the first gym leader is in Black 2 and White 2?
No.
Would you be pleased to know that it's me?
Oh my God, Sherry! Look at you.
No, it's Akechi.
Growing up.
No, it's Goro Akechi. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's crazy.
You're gonna meet all the Pokemon in the Unova region, am I right? Oh, the stairs are right here. My room
Thanks.
is upstairs here. Come on, go upstairs.
I like this woman T-posing on us. Bro, you
So like
got a
I
fucking
said-
contraption in your house.
Oh, so like I said, I'm Fennel, and as you can see, I'm a scientist. In fact, the subject I'm researching is trainers. Professor Juniper is my friend from college. You know, I wish she was more than friends, but you know, you can't make things happen. She asked me to help you guys. So I'll give you something to help you. This is a hidden machine for you.
Phoebe obtained an HM1 cut. That was it. I just wanted to get away with that.
There are some moves that a Pokemon can use even when it's not fighting. With this hidden machine, you can teach your Pokemon a move called Cut. It can cut down a small tree. And you can use the hidden machines as many times as you want, like a TM. Isn't that great? But it's difficult to make a Pokemon forget a hidden move once it learns it. And I'd like to ask you a favor, too. There's a place called the Dream Yard on the outskirts of Striaton City. Hi, Tara!
Hi, Sarah. Gaming!
I'd like some of the dream mist that a Pokemon there called Muna gives off. With that, I'll be able to use GameSync to collect save files of various trainers.
That's the end of the conversation. You can leave.
Okay.
So
Why does
I-
anyone say
I
goodbye
am-
anymore? What the fuck is this thing?
I am looking up Fennel right now to just get an idea of what she's about. She is a cutie.
She is.
I know.
Are you a trainer? Do you use the PC at the Pokemon Centers? I'm Amanita. I maintain the box system. Do you know about Battle Box? Let me give you a quick how-to. If there's a Pokemon you often use in your battles, you can register it in the Battle Box.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Appreciate that. I really love that these people just give us information. It's awesome.
I love how the,
Power says I love
how the
how the-
Pokemon world just has characters say game terms out loud. Why does she know what a save file is?
I know, right? like the classic one for me is in Metal Gear Solid. Whenever like, how do these people know what the action button is? And the game's become self-aware about that with 2. It's cool. It's good.
Alright, let's see.
I like these menus. Monkey. I don't know, I just post monkey. There's Moki.
I'm
There
gonna be
we
honest,
go.
we're probably not gonna get a whole lot more use out of a monkey. So I'm just gonna give it an HM move.
Yeah, I remember something about this.
The elemental monkeys are not particularly good. They're a fun concept, but not
They
a lot
are
of
good
utility.
for this first gym. Back to the dream yard.
Monkey. Who's that?
Communism is based
Hey, Bianca.
Hi, Phoebe.
Bianca!
I know about the upstairs Pokemon though. Okay, bye. I'm just really wondering how Sowing Dreams works.
Time to make America grow
Oh.
again.
No, it's not that time yet.
Hey, did you hear a sound coming out of the other side of the wall? Come on, let's go see.
Oh, interesting. Because this isn't a capture card, doesn't show OBS to us. We're just we don't get the noises.
Oh yeah, somebody redeemed
I
Time to Make America Grow again.
saw. Oh, it's this little freak.
Oh, wait.
Pink bitch.
We found you, Muna.
Who the fuck?
Come on, make some Dream Mist.
Me.
Huh? Oh, yo, what are you doing?
You talking about us? We're Team Plasma. We battle day and night to liberate Pokemon from foolish humans.
What are we doing? The Pokemon Muna and Musharna emit a mysterious vapor called Dream Mist, which shows people's dreams. We're going to use that to make people want to release their Pokemon. We'll show them dreams to manipulate their hearts.
No.
Come on, spit out that Dream Mist.
You can kill a Pokemon to make it give off Dream Mist? That's mean. Why? You're trainers too, right?
That's right. We're Pokemon trainers too, but we're fighting for a different reason. Unlike you two, we're fighting for the freedom of Pokemon.
And setting Pokemon free means that we win Pokemon battles and take Pokemon by force. So, on that note, we are going to rescue your Pokemon from you.
What? Don't hurt Hifumi.
This is stupid.
Fucking banger battle theme though.
Oh yeah. What the? What are these fucking like chainmail ass outfits? What is this? Yeah, that's pretty good. I do like this. Like all of like the team battle themes are fantastic. I remember really like the galactic one. Had the fucking organ going on. It was good.
Were you not taking them seriously because they're kids? Well, whatever. I'm next.
Oh, just realized that's a girl.
Yeah, you didn't know? I thought you were doing that on purpose.
No.
I really love the early phase of Pokemon games where you get Pokemon in single battles using assist. It's like, did we give this guy a good moveset? No. Sand. Yeah.
Plasma! This is a nightmare!
Can't believe we lost! But we have to obtain the Dream Mist! Dunk.
Keep kicking.
Come on! Make with the Dream Mist!
Knock it off!
That's you, Jordan.
I don't remember what fucking voice I was using for Ghetsis. Yeah, actually, I think I do. What are you two doing goofing off?
That's what?
We, Team Plasma, shall separate Pokemon from foolish people. If you cannot fulfill your duties,
This isn't Ghetsis when he's gathering followers, or Ghetsis when he's trying to control people by tricking them with speeches.
yeah. This is Ghetsis when a plan has failed and he's about to issue punishment.
At any rate, let's hurry and say we're sorry. Sorry forgives us.
What was that just now? That poison called Ghetsis appeared all over the place and it wasn't real, right? Could it have been a dream? In that Pokemon? No! I couldn't wait, so I came over. Oh, is that Mushana?
Musha.
Mooney!
Oh, hey, they left some balls.
Oh, did something happen? Oh, fair no. Well, you see, Muna is here, but Team Plasma and Muna and Mushana came in and showed us something in a dream, and then Team Plasma. I think I followed that. See, Mushana evolves from Muna, so seeing Muna in trouble, it used its power, making dreams into reality to save Muna. Which means, oh, wait a second. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Is this Dream Mist? With this, I can complete my research. You two come by my house later, okay? I need an adult. Yo, how random was that? If you wanted to go to Fennel's house, me? Well, I'm going to go for the Pokemon Zoologist now.
So I believe this is where we start encountering something special about this game.
Ooh. We gotta give Hifumi the zoomies for a little bit? Is that what's going on? Okay.
Well, in that case.
I still don't think that has synced better with the character on stream than Tubi.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. So you see that
Oh,
patch
the
of grass?
gas. I see the patch of grass.
You get special encounters in rustling grass. For example, Audino. Now, Audino is very special.
Yeah, that's the sound that Hornet makes in Hollow Knight.
Don't know what that means. Anyway, Audino is very special because you'll see once I kill it. Please don't growl after I leer.
Ow! Get him, Scout.
I think I remember what you're getting at, but I'm gonna keep it to myself until it happens.
Fucker, I don't know where I'm bearing.
Oh, hey-oh.
Yeah, you get a ton of experience from Audino.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, see?
Crazy. Ooh, so we've got Tales from the Rambler coming up in a couple of days.
Yes.
We got a comment on one of our recent VODs.
Oh, really?
I think a new one from the last one. I'm gonna pass this on to Bill because this name drops him. It says thank you to Bill for making the Mandalorians tolerable. Not usually a fan of their EU or contemporary lore, but Bill framed it in a way that made them less obnoxious. So I'm gonna pass it on.
That's lovely.
Yeah. Do you find like any like canon Mandalorian lore obnoxious? Like what's that referring to? Do you think?
There's a lot of people who aren't like fans of Karen Travis's writing of them and like Legacy of the Force and Republic Commando and all that. I think that's probably what's being referred to.
I see.
I'm not a big fan of the way they're portrayed in a lot of the Mandalorian. I don't like the Children of the Watch, the faction that
issues with Disney Star Wars, like egads.
By the way, canonically in the timeline, Din Djarin, the titular Mandalorian, is still just in a little hole with his cult.
He just hasn't fucking done anything.
Yeah, because he never met
Fascinating.
he never met Baby Yoda. Let's see, can I?
So
Yes, it doesn't put up.
is this pretty much just going to be grinding?
No,
Okay,
just
okay,
a little bit right now.
okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Let me get a picture of this guy up. And there we go. We've got our well, we're not keeping this guy around, but she's on the team for now. With the mist from its forehead, it can create shapes of things from dreams it has eaten.
Yummy.
What do you want to name it?
Okay, so it's a Dream Eater. It's a little elephant looking guy.
It's a tapir.
Oh, it's a tapir. Wait, hang on.
Seymour.
Hang on. Yes, that was his fucking name. It's gotta be Seymour. Yeah, I gotta undercase this
My-
one.
You said taper. I'm like, yep.
My old friend Seymour.
Ah, Seymour.
You know, I used to
There
chat
was a-
back in the day.
Nice. There was like a modern Boar of the North post that came across my dash earlier, and I fucking tripped. Like, wait, you're still alive?
Every now and then he'll just post out of nowhere and it'll throw me for a fucking loop.
So I'm
That
gonna go
was
heal,
such
and then
a-
I am gonna come back to get 1 or 2 levels on Seymour, and then we'll proceed to the next part of the story.
Yeah. That was such a fantastic era of posting on Tumblr, I think. Like the post DashCon, but pre like content ban.
I can never find it anymore because it was from a first blog that got nuked.
Yeah.
But me and Seymour had a long thread chain at one point where he started hunting me because I
I tricked him into trying to spell wheat germ because he couldn't. It was established that he couldn't spell wheat germ. And he ended up fleeing in a jet, which he shot down with his cousin Gerald.
Oh God, hope you're okay.
No, I died in the fire.
Fuck.
Something that Horace Boar of the North has been doing, at least for the last couple of years now, is making a Christmas post on December 26th. It'll just be like Christmas, or like post a picture of a boar with a Santa hat on. They're like, Horace, you're daylight, and he'll just go, oh fuck.
Or he'll do it like a couple months later.
Fantastic poster. Oh boy.
I'm still obsessed with that one post. It's like, so heart, none of your bibsiness.
What do you think of this music?
Listen, I'm enjoying this.
Beanie Bambi, welcome to chat. How it feels going to check the fridge every 5 minutes because we forgot what snacks we had.
Hi, baby. Bambi is actually I can confirm Bambi has watched not only a couple of the Pokemon Academy live streams, but was also on voice call when we were doing the dry run.
Oh,
Yeah. You get to hear a bit more of Dots Bianca. There she is. She's over there.
Hi, I'm right here. Hi, I'm waving at you. Hi, it's me, Bianca.
And eventually, maybe some of my Sharon.
We'll see Sharon in a bit.
I was gonna say, I don't know when he comes
Yes.
back, but I know he comes back.
Yeah, I mean, he's throughout the game.
This is the other rep. No.
It really does feel like in the spot of Pokemon Academy life we're in right now, every time Sharon shows up, it's just Kill Bill sirens.
Come on, give me
It's like
some
whenever he
breath
shows
and
up, some bullshit's about to happen.
I never go this long without any wrestling.
Yeah,
Is he
wow.
wrestling somewhere else?
Oh, Bill was really moved by that comment earlier.
Aw.
Yeah.
What'd he say?
It's like really awesome to hear. Like a really awesome compliment.
Yeah, I mean, Bill really
It
loves
is,
the
you should be
Mandalorian,
proud.
so it's a really good compliment for him.
Yeah.
All the Mandalorian stuff is all Bill in the timeline. I have not touched them at all.
Dang, okay.
Alright, there's Adino. Having a fully evolved Pokemon at this stage of the game is kind of crazy.
Oh shit, yeah, that's the fucking evolution.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, there's a lot of potential here.
Gonna try to give it one more level. The good thing about Audino farming is once you actually start hitting, the grinding goes really quickly.
Hear that we're levying tariffs on an island full of penguins and no humans?
Yeah.
Awesome.
The markets are gonna hang themselves tomorrow, dude.
Oh my god.
I just saw a quick little interview with the Treasury Secretary, and he looked like he was being held hostage. Just begging every other country on Earth to not retaliate and panic. Just lip quivering, shaking his head compulsively.
I need to know who told Trump about William McKinley.
Seriously.
My absolute favorite, one of my favorite things to just goes to show how just bug fuck this all is the fact that the United States is levying tariffs on Israel.
That's what I was just saying that to Dot before you hopped in the call.
Yeah, Israel
On
canceled all
Israel,
tariffs.
South Africa, and Taiwan is insane.
That is crazy. I think something historic is happening and or about to happen. Oh yeah, no, this is going to be insane for a little bit.
Fucking Chinese century coming.
Seriously.
Serious, for real.
Say that again.
No.
That's fine. Reed can do it for you.
I know an expert who can say it.
For real?
My expert. Oh, hello. Aha! Go, Seymour. I'm gonna power level the fuck out of the Seymour.
Whatever. Go, my tapir.
Don't care. Tape your attack.
Yeah, the downside
Whoa,
of Musharna
tapir
is
be
that
upon you.
the downside of Musharna right now is that Musharna is very, very slow.
I see.
Also, Psybeam is its only damaging attack right now,
Oh,
and it's a stone evolution, so it's not going to get a lot of other options.
I see. Yeah, so yeah, having a fully evolved Pokemon at this phase is cool.
But it's
Maybe not this one.
It's gonna be it's gonna have diminishing returns.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, we're done here in the Dream Yard. Then we need to go see Fennel.
I do actually. Fun little thing, a little treat just for me is that I just remember that I went home with like I think a couple of euros in cash from my trip. So I'm just gonna walk down to the bank in a couple of days, and I'm sure that the exchange rate's gonna be pretty good. So that's gonna be nice. I love all these little camera things that are going on in this game.
Ta-da! Thanks to you, I got some Dream Mist, and now I can collect save files of various trainers. Thank you very much. As a token of my appreciation, I will give you the Seagear to use. The Seagear
Oh my
is
God,
a device related to
Seagear!
communication such as infrared connection and Nintendo Wi-Fi connection. Those still
You know
work,
about
right?
Nintendo Wi-Fi connection.
I am almost certain that if I try to use the Seeker at all, it will crash the game.
No. Please turn the Seeker off at airplanes and hospitals.
If you want to turn on the Seagear, touch the power symbol at the bottom right of the screen. Then after turning on the power, if you touch the question mark icon at the bottom right of the screen, you can read about the Seagear. About GameSync, I'd like to explain a little more about the system to collect trainers' save files. Do you have time to learn more?
Of course we do.
Now GameSync can retrieve memories of sleeping Pokemon using Dream Mist. That's right, we can collect save files of trainers from all over the world. What's more, we learned that if you use GameSync to make a Pokemon sleep, it will have dreams.
connecting my Seeger to Peepaw's Spacemaker and giving the sequel to Heart Attacks.
Then, when you wake up that Pokemon, its dream becomes a reality in a space called Entralink in the middle of the Unova region. Isn't GameSeek interesting? If you like, please send your save file. I've summed up the details on the PC, so please check it if you get the chance. Oh, Trainer, thank you very much for helping Fennel. This is from me. Please take it. Don't be shy.
Ooh, little prize.
You can register your friends in the Pal Pad. After you register, you can link with those friends over Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, do all kinds of fun things. You can trade Pokemon, challenge your friends to a battle, and so on. Let me do a quick how to registering your friends. You can either input your friend's code directly by using your Pal Pad, or you can use the IR connection feature of the Seeger. Then you can register your friend. Okay, yay.
Do any of these people fucking like say bye or see you later?
Alright, well, you know, it's been fun being in Strident City, but I think it's time we gotta move on.
So long, bitch. Like this too. Oh, it's a little playground.
It's
What are
very
they
popular at this daycare. If you go in the playground, you'll be pestered into battling.
Want to go beat a bunch of kids?
What, by the teacher?
Fuck yeah!
I feel invincible because I'm surrounded by the smiles of children and Pokemon.
You
What
what?
fucking teacher's gonna put hands on us? What?
Because she can't legally do it to the kids.
There is not a trainer who does not have a Lillipup in this part of the region. Oh, Musashi's probably gonna evolve pretty soon and shit. Yeehaw! Blah 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 blah. That has to have been like the same victory theme for like ages.
Hey, kid.
Hey, Trainer, have a battle with me.
Okay. Let me guess, it's another. Oh my god! That is.
Let's wreck this kid's shit.
Let's fucking destroy this kid's whole career.
And take his money.
God, this shit's so funny.
Cute.
Yeah, get fucked.
Get side-beamed, idiot.
Hope your monkey likes
God
Grand Mall
damn.
Caesars.
Oops, I have no healthy Pokemon left to fight.
Yeah, give me $40, kid.
Broadcast preschooler.
Peter, I want to play with you.
Oh, good luck. Better start counting your cash now, kid.
Trainer, you too strong.
I'm queen of the soundbox.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
This is such a violent ass move.
She would.
Aha, I'm the queen of the sandbox now, bitch.
Take this, Hyper Beam.
Wait, what? No!
Fuck!
Just burst out a fucking Dragonite.
Beating up
Are you
children
okay?
Pokemon like this feels like something the Pokemon version of Connor O'Malley would do.
Yeah, you mean Blue Oak?
Blue Oak is not the
Blue would
Pokemon
come here
version
just
of
fuck-
Connor O'Malley.
But he would do this. Monkey. Hi, Melody. In a few minutes, I'm gonna get up and trim and then saute some green beans. I'm making those, some frozen chicken wings, and I have these like big ass batches of mac and cheese that I have to get through. It was so funny. I think it was Sunday when we did Halo, and
Yes.
I was kind of cooked that day because I had a very hectic previous day when we did our Fire Emblem. You may recall I was gone for an entire hour of that stream. And my brother was like, "Hey, so you got super sick one time, and when I injured my hand, you were basically just cooking and doing all of our dishes for like basically 2 whole months. So I'm gonna contribute a little bit." So he's like, "I'm gonna make some mac and cheese. I'm gonna bake some," and I was like, "Fuck yeah, that sounds cool." And then he just decided, "I'm just gonna make 3 entire pounds of dry macaroni and then see what happens." So we just have so much goddamn mac and cheese in our fridge now. So that's for dinner, baby.
Hyper Beam? Oh, my Pokemon can't really use it yet.
You hustled us, kid.
So, yo, you fucking lied to us?
You
I'm gonna tell your teacher.
I don't know very much about Pokemon, so I just want to use really cool moves.
Teacher! Teacher!
Go down the slide. Bullshit! Oh, I wanted there to be an animation.
Unplayable.
Fuck off. One thing that I don't know if
Are you familiar with
are you
double
familiar with
battles?
double battles?
You do
You
have
do have a gym badge after all. Said you do have a gym badge. You're well aware of the double battles, Pokemon battles, where each side uses 2 Pokemon.
Okay.
Your Pokemon, they don't seem to be healthy. Let them rest here for a bit.
Thank you. Seriously, guys are all just little boys.
Huh, you tell him, sister.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Run! You're gonna chase me? You run, am I gonna chase you? Change your perspective and the reality changes.
What?
What preschooler talks like that? We found Calvin.
I happen to be the daughter of the couple running the Pokemon daycare next door. I know, it's sweet, isn't it? Parents and daughter all bringing up their youngsters for a living.
Helping Pokemon and people grow up healthy is a wonderful thing.
It is, isn't it?
Just a second.
Sometimes they let us play with Pokemon.
I did not like that voice.
We're gonna combine our strength and do our best, so please watch.
I know what you do, right?
More easy money.
Purloin and Purloin.
This one's a puzzler.
The puzzler. Oh. Oh. Nice.
Come on, Pokemon, get up, go!
I'm gonna start switching over my phone. I'm gonna go to cooking mode.
What? Hey, what?
Ethan, stop. We both have a trio badge, so let's see which of us is stronger.
Okay, dude, I was just gonna go grab that item, but fucking whatever.
Alright, fine! Christ! Dude! Alright, switching over.
Hey, Sharon, I really don't like the way your Snakey's looking at my monkey. But that can't go wrong. Oh, this is embarrassing, Sharon. Your snake is about to get beaten by my monkey.
Stop saying that.
Yeah, my monkey beat your snake.
Ouch.
Oh, well, shucks. Oh, hacks! I call hacks. What was that, Sharon?
I didn't see it. I looked over and it disappeared. I see. So that's how you battle.
Out of the way!
What was that about? Bianca, why are you running?
Hey, where were those people headed?
That way, but why are you running now?
Oh, seriously, they run so fast.
Miss, oh, my Pokemon.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry.
Bianca,
Don't cry.
really,
Don't cry.
why were
Don't
you
cry.
running?
You have to hear this. These people took the girl's Pokemon.
You should have spoken up sooner. Hey, for me, we're going to get that Pokemon back. Bianca, please stay by the girl's side.
But, okay.
Ooh.
Oh, well,
Don't mind if I do.
you can wait.
We finally get around to following Sharon, and he's just like getting beat up with like brass knuckles. Oh? Level 16, you say?
Oh my god, I've been muted this whole time. Hi, guys.
Yeah, you have.
God fucking damn it. I was like, are you guys ignoring me on purpose, or are my headphones just really bad?
All of the above. Also, you were muted.
Oh. So, the repeated appearance of Audino has made me go, oh hey, remember Silksong announced today. But we don't have an actual date on that, right? We just have 2025.
Correct.
Because, like, I really want to go back and, like, really give Hollow Knight a thorough finish. Like, really try it. Because, like, I have attempted the game, like, 3 different times and beaten it once. But I got, like, one of the bad endings. And there was so much expanded content that I haven't really gone into. Just so much, like, goddamn game. And, like, in my current run of the game, I'm, like, pretty much in the end game. Like, I could go do the expansion stuff and, like, be the boss and try out all the different endings and stuff. And, like, I don't know if I want that to be a thing that I do just for me, or, like, another thing that I stream, or just, like, have it, like, a VOD series recorded and show you guys, like, what the game looks like and is about. It is one that a lot of people are very obsessed with, and it's one that I like it. I like it. It's got some good art. I'm not as, like, insane about it as our contemporaries like Laika might be.
Right.
Laika has been in straight up QAnon mode about Silksong, like, for ages, and, like, it's not alone in that. Every time there's any kind of, like, update or anything on, like, the Hollow Knight Steam page, Laika starts fucking theorizing about an announcement coming up. And, like, this time it was finally right. You know, fantastic.
Which, of course, validates it for all time.
Confirmation bias, yeah. Still, though, it's, like, fucking finally. It has... It has almost been, like, 10 years since Hollow Knight. Fucking crazy amount of time to spend on that game, on that sequel. So, yeah, I don't know if I want to shoot Hollow Knight from the top
This is what I
again.
was looking for.
Hello! Who's this little freak?
This is Blitzel. He's our next permanent party member.
Hey, yo! What's our type? Electric, I'm assuming?
I was gonna say.
Oh, yeah. Take a wild guess.
Grass! Nice. Getting our image up there? Hell yeah. Like, I don't know if I want, like, wrapping up Hollow Knight to be a thing that I just do for me, because I know if I streamed it again from the top, people would watch it. And I know that neither of you know what Hollow Knight is about.
Yeah, I do.
It's like, maybe it's...
I was there for most of your streams when you were doing it.
I'll be real, that whole period just kind of, like... Again, it didn't, like, record it or anything, and there's not much that, like, really, like... There weren't any bits that really stuck around from that. There wasn't a whole lot that was worth remembering.
There's Bench.
Well, that predates you. That predates you. That was, like, when I was streaming back in, like, 2021. I got distracted from Hollow Knight and played Kingdom Hearts. And then I got distracted from Kingdom Hearts and played Resident Evil.
When thunderclouds cover the sky, it will appear. It can catch lightning with its mane and store the electricity.
That's pretty cool. That goes kind of hard.
What are we naming him?
So it's a Thunder Horse, yeah?
Well, Zebra, but yes.
Okay, so it's a Thunder Zebra.
Yes.
Zeusbra.
No.
Well, okay, I see where you're coming from, but it's gonna read like Zeus Bra.
Yeah, and?
You got me there.
I can just name him Zeus.
Zeus is fine. Zeus the zebra. See, that's cute.
Yeah, Zeus the Zebra.
Is the E before the U or the U before the E on Zeus?
E's before the U.
EU.
No, that's a C.
Are you gonna commit?
Jesus.
Oh Lord Jesus. Yeah, new boy.
Yeah. We're gonna give him a couple levels before we head after Sharon.
Yo.
Because we caught him on the low end of how he can be found. His levels on this route range from 8 to 11, and we caught an 8.
Well, speaking of Metroidvanias, I do have 9 Souls that I'm still trying to get through, and I might end up doing that this week based on how our secret poll is going, which I'm not upset about at all. Doom 2016 on the other side is very sad. I want to play that game so bad too. I don't know. I think 2 Metroidvanias, Silk Song and 9 Souls for the year is probably fine. I don't know if I can handle any more than that. That is a game format that I don't really have in me these days.
What does Zeus have in his kit? He has quick attack, tail whip, and charge.
Not great. But we can make it work.
Hit 2 times. Oh boy. Confused.
I am confused.
Yay, it hurt itself in its confusion.
Nice.
Alright, level 9. Level 10.
Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm kind of got us talking about
Shit.
stuff that was in the direct today. And Dot made some mention of this, but I'm curious, Jordan. What was announced today that you're excited for that will probably not be on one of our channels this year?
Oh God, fuck man, I don't know. I was not awake for the stream. I've not watched it since because I then saw the pricing and I am suddenly much less excited for the Switch 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, price aside, Mario Kart 9 looks fun.
Yeah, looks fun. The new Donkey Kong looks fun. I like that they're kind of going back to the old Donkey Kong design, like the pre-rare design.
Yeah, it's a fun new design. Where that beast finally has pants.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that, like, I feel like a lot of people gave up on. Like, I personally gave up all hope of seeing any Kirby Air Ride shit.
With Sakurai as the director, too.
Yeah, yes.
And then they announced a fucking sequel directed by Sakurai. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like, I will admit I would get a Switch for that. I would get a Switch 2 for that.
The Yakuza 0 director's cut didn't really move the needle for me because I just fucking finished it, but some of the new stuff they seem to be adding to it seems really fun. There's like four-player online stuff, and you get to play as like a massive host of characters, including like several of the antagonists.
Dang, nice. That's kind of cool.
There's a new Hyrule Warriors coming.
Right.
Which is based on...
Which, like, as a Musou apologist, I don't care.
I did think it was interesting that Link was not in the trailer at all. Like, it seems it seems to be set entirely on the period in Tears of the Kingdom where Zelda gets sent back in time to like ancient Hyrule.
So, do we have a trend going on in Zelda media where the character Zelda is emphasized as a more central figure?
Apparently.
Is that what's going on now? I kind of like that.
Not at all surprised that the new Eye of the Somnium Files game is also going to be on Switch 2. People are excited about it, but they also recognize that it's probably not going to be very good, which is very funny.
It sounds kind of like what you were saying.
Because, like, it doesn't seem to be a mainline game. Apparently it takes place between 1 and 2 in ways that don't make any fucking sense whatsoever.
Wild.
But it seems to be more like an Uchikoshi, like, locked room mystery set in the Eye of the Somnium Files universe, so it's interesting, but...
Wild.
It's more Konami Date, so I'm on board. That... God, closest thing we have to Harry Dubois in anything outside of Disco Elysium. He's incredible. Just what an unbelievable fucking loser that man is.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
And he's voiced by Greg Chun.
Oh. There's a lot of stuff announced today that, like, I kind of feel compelled to have my ear to the ground on. Like, I feel like for someone who's like as like a champion of indie titles as I am, I can't really ignore Silksong.
Sure.
And as annoyed I am by the existence of the Dusk Bloods, I do feel compelled to play it.
Sure.
Why is it annoying?
A couple of things. It just reminds me of the situation of Bloodborne being locked behind those gates. And also, it's that this is a PvPvE game coming out right after fucking Elden Ring Night Rain. And it's like, I think having a game or two from Software that is co-op emphasized or co-op focused is fine. I like co-op FromSoft games a lot. I don't think my experience through Elden Ring DLC would have been as good as it was if I didn't have summons for it. But I don't think I would want it to dominate multiple games in a row, and I worry that that's going to be like, it's fine for a spin-off or two, but making multiple full releases in that vein, that's the trend that I'm kind of concerned about.
I mean, but this isn't a spin-off though. It's a new IP.
Well, yeah. I'm referring to Night Rain when I say that. Like, Night Rain doesn't really bother me. A roguelike, co-op focused little spin-off thing. That seems like it'll be fun. Maybe a little wacky, maybe a little tacky. That's cool. I really hope it doesn't become a pattern of full releases. Because I find restricting the games to like co-op only is a little limiting. I won't lie. I'll probably still play it though, I won't lie.
I love that once again they're charging money for their pack-in game.
Yep.
Yeah. It will probably be the first, like, new game console that I have bought in, like, a decade.
The GameCube Online is actually, unfortunately, one of the bigger game changers here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's a lot of games that they have just not touched since.
There's a lot of games they confirmed for that are crazy.
Yeah, fucking F-Zero GX, Pokemon XD, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Like, there are some bangers.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
Wind Waker. I think maybe Twilight Princess too.
That is all kind of crazy. That's like the thing that I heard mentioned a bunch, but I didn't really hear the specifics about it. That's nuts.
Oh, and fucking Soul Calibur 2, the edition with Link in it.
Yeah.
Gosh.
That's right. That was the other one that flipped my wig a little bit.
Dang, okay.
It's so funny because like some of these games were like big time like scalper markup. And Fire Emblem fans have been saying all day, hey, you no longer have to pay $500 to play Path of Radiance. Now you have to buy a $500 console and pay a monthly fee.
It might be how I finally get Wind Waker on the channel.
Yeah. I do generally hate...
Unless April and Liana lend me their Wii U, but...
We'll see about the logistics of that. I could ship it down to you when I visit you in the summer.
Oh, hell
I'll talk to them. If it's that important, which I would not be surprised if it was.
It's a seminal game.
I'll talk to them. I'll talk to them. I know it's one of like your all-timers.
It is one of my favorite games of all time, yeah.
I will be fucking sad when you stream that, by the way. It is one that I have very underplayed when it comes to Zelda, but like, there's something about Wind Waker that just compels me. I know so little about it, except for the basic premise, but fuck. That premise.
Aww, it's a little birdie.
I've actually never asked. Jordan, what Zelda games have you played?
From beginning to end, none of them.
Really?
Okay.
Which ones have I started? Breath of the Wild, Link's Awakening DX, or Link. Actually, no, not DX. The Switch version. Majora's Mask. No, sorry, Ocarina of Time 3D. I've started a bunch. I just can't. Wind Waker HD. I've begun a bunch of them, just never finished any of them.
That's
okay. So I have
like,
played The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Link's Awakening, Majora's Mask, Oracle of Seasons, Wind Waker, Four Swords Adventures, Four Swords, Spirit Tracks, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, A Link Between Worlds, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom.
Fuck.
And a bit of Hyrule Warriors. Like I wasn't a Zelda kid growing up. I didn't have the consoles for it.
Dang.
I have always been a huge Zelda girl.
Zelda passed me by. Like when I was a kid, my thing was Pokemon. But I did start first game, Skyward Sword, and Breath of the Wild, and I have finished Spirit Tracks. That is the only Zelda game I have beaten. I've also played some Hyrule Warriors at like a friend's house.
Spirit Tracks is good.
I thought Spirit Tracks was real cute. There's a lot of people who dunk on Skyward Sword also, but I actually really enjoyed Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword is just kind of mid, in my opinion.
Like, the thing that like made Skyward Sword kind of cool for me is that like it was like one of the last great games for the Wii, and it was like kind of exactly what the Wii was pitching in the first place. Where like with the use of Wii Motion Plus, it was like, yeah, your Wiimote is just your sword now.
Yeah.
In a way that no other Wii game had really actually fulfilled. And like I just thought that was very neat. And when Tears of the Kingdom was announced to have all of the Sky region shit, I was kind of psyched. And then seeing what they were able to achieve with that, like when I watched you play some Tears of the Kingdom, fuck that Wind Temple. God damn.
Tears of the Kingdom is a great fucking game.
God, Wind Temple's so cool. I've heard Tears of the Kingdom has like quite a few haters. A lot of people will just call it Breath of the Wild with DLC bundled into it, and
it portrays kind of a misunderstanding of how much impressive tech is built into Tears of the Kingdom. Like it's a genuine technical marvel.
I think they're kind of being sticks in the mud too.
Oh,
yeah.
This lady just gave me a berry. That's nice.
Oh, thanks for the baby.
Ah!
Immediately getting jumped. I'm usually screaming when I encounter small pigeons.
I can't be doing that. I live in LA. That's like an everyday occurrence. Alright, let's get healed up before you go take on Team Plasma again.
Yippee!
What's that, Sharon?
What's that, Sharon?
They ran inside here. Euphemia, your Pokemon's HP is fine and you're ready to go, right? Then let's go. Euphemia! This bothersome bunch doesn't really listen to reason.
That child cannot use a Pokemon to its full potential. Doesn't that make the Pokemon sad? It's the same thing for all your Pokemon, so hand them over to us now. Better yet, we'll just take them.
Double battle! Oh no, never mind.
Come on, fuck out of here. That's really annoying. Double battles with your rivals are always the best.
Oh, it's fighting. Okay. I'm just gonna tail whip until bite fails, and then hit it with a quick attack.
I know that Pokemon like Gen 4 is kind of mid, but one of my favorite things that game did was give you a couple of double battles where like your rival would be your ally against Team Galactic. It was kind of sick. I wanted that to be what happened just right now, but whatever.
Whoa, come on now. I'm shocked to lose against such a kid.
Yeah, you are shocked. You just got zapped by an electric zebra.
How can we lose when you have right on our side?
Not bad, Hifumi. Oh, yeah, that's Sharon. I thought it was the plasma. I thought that was the other plasma.
How would they know
bad, Hifumi. Not bad, Hifumi. Okay, go return the Pokemon to that girl.
You don't need to return it. Ouch. Oh, that's the other round, I think.
How troublesome. Not only do you fail to understand, but you actually got in our way to boot.
There's two of you and two of us. We'll show you
What's
our
he said?
combined power and teach you that we are right.
So, there were more of them. Still, why are Pokemon robbers acting so self-righteous? Hifumi, we've been friends our whole lives. We've got each other's backs when it counts. Let's show them how it's done.
Oh, yes! Okay, there we go. Oh, fuck, two Parats! Yes! So it's interesting. We've got a couple of games in a row with Gen 3, 4, and 5 where your relationship to your rival isn't as, like, antagonistic as Gen 1 and 2, where Blue and Silver are just kind of little shits. Do we ever get a Pokemon game in the modern era where, like, your rival does just suck? You're not, like,
No.
you know, friend. That's kind of disappointing.
Yes. Whoa, hold on. No, yes. Yes, absolutely. How in Sun and Moon?
No, How doesn't suck. He's friends.
How sucks ass. He's there to fucking lay down for you every goddamn time.
No, he doesn't suck as a person though. He's your friend.
Oh,
That's
as a
what I was
person.
getting at.
Yeah. I'm asking, like, you know, because Blue and Silver are, like, bad people as the narrative portrays them, right?
No, you don't. Well, I mean, you don't get like main rivals that are like that. You get like side rivals, like Bede. Like Bede or Clara in Sword and Shield. Anyway, what's that, Team Plasma Grunt?
In order to liberate Pokemon from foolish people, we will take their Pokemon.
Whatever. What a waste of time. Come on, what reason could possibly justify stealing Pokemon from people?
Powers of Destruction, you were thinking of Gladion, who is not a rival. He's a part of the evil team.
Pokemon trainers like you are making Pokemon suffer.
How did your voice change?
What do you mean trainers are making Pokemon suffer?
He's part of Team Skull.
I don't get that at all.
We'll give you back.
We'll give you back the Pokemon. Oh, yeah, that's you.
But be aware how this Pokemon suffers from being used by people. Someday you open your eyes to your own complicity.
Trainers bring out their Pokemon's strength. Pokemon believe in their trainers and respond to that. I don't understand what about that makes Pokemon suffer. Okay, Femi, I'll return the Pokemon.
Alright, we are in the cave now.
Woohoo! I love the cave.
We got TM46.
How about that? What kind of person steals? I can't imagine that. Stealing Pokemon? I only understand Pokemon that steal.
Rock and rolla.
Roggenrola. Roggenrola is one of my favorite Pokemon names. I won't lie. Powers of Destruction was not thinking of Team Skull as the villains. That is fair. I know very little about Pokemon Gen 7, but yeah, Team Skull, as far as I know, are not the main villains of that joint.
I'm looking forward for us to get to Sun and Moon.
Oh, are we going to?
Yeah, eventually.
Ooh, nice.
Delightful little games.
Yeah, I remember there being I don't remember much about Gen 6 when it dropped. I didn't play it and I wasn't plugged into the response. But I knew there was a very good response to Sun and Moon when they came out.
Sun and Moon were mega fucking cute.
Oh yeah, and the anime.
They kind of did away with the traditional, move to a new town and there's a gym and you beat it. Move to another town and there's a gym and you beat it. It doesn't have that same rhythm.
Yeah,
it's similar, but it's distinct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember they changed a bit of the structure, and there was a huge redesign of the anime. Also, I watched some episodes of that.
Yeah, that's the portion of the anime that has a ska opening.
Oh yes,
yes,
right.
The ska opening was really good, actually.
Come on, where the fuck is this guy? I know he's here. There we go.
Hey, Woobat! Or Woobat! Got the names mixed up.
So guys, meet our next permanent member.
Hey, Woobat!
Hell yeah! I'm happy with this. I've always liked Woobat's design. Woobat's really cute. Oof! Oh fuck! Uh-oh. Yeah, fuck this bit with the same design. Not a fan of that very much.
What? No!
Fuck! Odor Sleuth, he's sniffing it.
There we go.
Woohoo!
Suction from its nostrils enables it to stick to cave walls during sleep. It leaves a heart-shaped mark behind.
Alright, what should we name this little girl?
Zubat?
No, we're not naming it Zubat.
That's so mean. Why would you say that?
How about Golbat?
No, we're not naming it Golbat
Take
either.
this seriously!
Okay. How about Crobat?
No.
Crobat's a serious Pokemon. Fuck off! Fuck
No.
out of here! Look at that
Not
face.
naming-
Tell me that's not serious.
We're not naming it after the Zubat line.
Okay, what do you guys think? I'm the one with ideas right now.
I mean, but let's think outside the box for a bit, Sebastian.
Okay.
It has a heart motif. What's that give you?
It's got a heart motif. It's round. It's shaped like a cotton ball. It's fluffy. It doesn't have any fucking eyes.
It'll get eyes when it evolves.
Okay, that's the. You know what? I'm glad to hear that.
You know what?
This poor guy.
I figure out what I'm gonna name it.
Okay.
Snuggles.
Snuggles.
Aww.
Great. Perfect. It's a great name for that.
put it up on the roster there.
Hell yeah.
And we've got a full stack.
Nice. Okay, my wings are ready, my beans are ready, and my mac and cheese is ready.
Hey, Fimi, thank you so much. You got your Pokemon back. I'm lucky to have friends like you too. Thank you,
man. Please take these as a thank you present.
Heal balls.
You obtained the heal balls.
Oh, those are heal balls. They completely heal the cancer Pokemon on the spot. How sweet of you. I'm gonna see this go on the way. So see you later, Fimi. Bye bye.
I find heal balls to be pretty useless.
Useless?
That's what I said.
Useless?
Right now, you're heal balls to me.
When it comes
to what we do.
Yeah.
So you see the bit of water going gloop?
Yes.
Yeah, it goes goop.
Yeah. That's kind of like rustling grass, but for water. And in caves there's like swirling dust, which is the same thing. In swirling dust, you'll sometimes get like gems or like stones and stuff, little items.
Okay. So what makes the special encounter Pokemon special?
You can usually only find them in special encounters, and sometimes they'll be like, if there's a version exclusive Pokemon or form, you can find the other one in the like rustling grass.
Okay. I figure you're probably not as plugged into this as say April might be. But do you know if in like Nuzlocke there's special rules for special encounters? Because like there's different encounter tables at play, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't know about Nuzlocke. I've never done one.
Okay. I'll have to ask April then. Because April did want to do our like Soul Link thing. She wanted to do I think Black 2 White 2? I declined because I had not played those. I wanted to start Soul Link with a game that I actually played and knew. And then like maybe move on to that eventually. One I've actually played the game first. Move back to my computer.
Let's get snuggle some levels before we move on.
Yeah.
All right.
I want you.
That's so cute, I can't bear it.
You can say that to Snuggles though.
Second monster. Okay, I'm good. I'm here. On up here now.
Yay.
So, Amber is playing 1,000 times resistance.
Yeah, Amber reached out to me about that. She said the same thing to you as she said to me.
Hit chapter 4 just now? Yep.
This one was a couple hours ago. I've hit chapter 3 and I must ask, how much wanting to cry should I be expecting? To which I simply replied, grins.
I would have just said yes.
I don't want to tell him any specifics because like that's gonna give away. Like I don't want to be like, oh, there's this crazy one in chapter 7 where I don't want to do that.
Exactly, and what I said next was, I'm generally pretty cagey about spoilers, like for all things, but this is a game that I refuse to elaborate on. And Amber went, "You motherfucker, you and Seb both." And I said, yeah, I made sure to not tell Seb anything either.
Like usually,
like
when
to me, I'm crazy about spoiling things. I don't give a shit.
I know.
I usually do not give a fuck.
Yay! Level 12.
Like I usually don't care if I receive spoilers, but like
when it comes to giving them, I usually ask ahead of time, like, hey, like, how do you feel about spoilers? And then, like, try to impress upon the degree of which I'm spoiling a thing. When it comes to Resist, though, I'm just like, all you have to understand is that you're not fucking ready for what you're about to experience.
Yep. Because, like, during your yesterday, like, Amber had a couple questions about, like, hey, I'm pretty sure I heard that, you know, this, that, and the other thing happens later. I'm like, yeah, and also this. Like, in that case, I was like, I'm pretty sure you know this stuff and forgot, so I'm just going to tell you.
Mm-hmm. Like, when it comes to
all I'm going to
specifically, right?
Specifically that, yes.
Yeah.
With that, though, like, and that was partially because you were saying some shit that had us both, like, just gritting our teeth. knowing what happens later.
How far is Mojave to Nier at this point?
I would venture maybe like
Right, the Forest Kingdom.
Yeah, maybe about, I don't know, a third, maybe 40% of Route A.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna get up for a second and be right back, guys.
At Mojave, always getting up and coming right back. She's addicted to getting up and coming right back.
I know, right? Never mind the fact that I'm always getting up to pee.
It's because you beyond that getting up and coming right back.
I'm on that hydration hustle.
Oh, hi, Dumbo. What are you doing? I like how there's percussion when you run in this game. That's fun.
That is neat.
Ooh, just heard a slam. Oh, Mojave didn't come back in time. She's gonna miss going into the next part of this level.
Of course.
Now I get to show off everything I learned at the trainer's school. Oh god, it's a nerd.
He's a child.
A nerdy child. Monkey, human shield attack. Ooh, paralyzed. Nice. Yay, level 15.
Thunderwave. Yeah, I'm getting ready to charge. Arg! Oh no, he wasn't a nerd. He was a pirate the whole time.
Oh. I'm School Kid A, and I'm gonna be king of the pirates.
Do you think his name was Al?
Oh, I just saw A.
His name was School Kid A.
I don't know. I figured you'd run into School Kid B next. They're not always that intuitive with the names.
It's not Dragon Quest.
I find it roughly as plausible as a school kid going by Al.
Don't tell me you want to battle again.
Ifumi, stop. That dark, tall grass over there. Every now and again, two Pokemon will pop out at the same time. In other words, you have to be careful in the darker grass. I'm heading on to Nacrene City. Did you really have to jump out of the tall grass just to say that? He really fucking is a catchy, I swear to God. Hello, I'm popping out of the tall grass to warn you of the dangers of the tall grass. Be vigilant.
Oh look, it's School Kid B.
I swear to God, if the next school kid is named like Bo, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Even if Pokemon are not fully trained, they can show their potential depending on their trick or style. Whoa!
It's Marsha.
Are we in the 1950s?
No, Al's just The first kid is just
Kids
a
are
big
named
Paul.
Alan Marcia. They sound like an aunt and uncle I don't have.
No. The first kid is just a big Paul Simon fan.
You know, I was thinking the same fucking thing. I was like, how do I combine You Can Call Me Alan, Me and Julio Down by the Schoolyard into one joke?
And it's really frustrating.
You know her name's Phoebe, but can I call you Betty?
You're growing a little soft in the middle, ain't ya? It's best what you lose what you've learned in others in order to master it. Yippee! Pat rat.
Oh, little bitch. Ooh, level 17. Wants to learn to move Razor Shell. Don't mind if I do. I think that means this battle.
What can you learn by losing? I feel like there's a recap here for me. Oh.
Hey!
Musashi evolved into Duant.
Yay!
Which means our starter evolved. I'm so proud of her.
Woohoo!
I was just thinking about a new battle strategy.
Alright, this one's a nerd. His name's Edgar. What a fucking nerd.
Yeah, this kid's a fucking nerd.
That was a critical hit. Honestly, Dual might be one of the best starter middle of Evos. Yeah, I agree. It's pretty good. A new battle strategy only works if you stick with it. So what was your strategy there? Oh, and now we've come to a rest gate. Nacrene City, sunny. Route 3, sunny. Strident City, sunny. A trainer from Nuvema Town challenged one of the Strident gym leaders, Silent, Chili, and Cress, and was victorious. That's us!
Or Sharon. Wondering what others are doing? Let's interview them. Passerby Analytics in Castelia City. Hello, trainer. I think potions are important for a trip. Yeah, not gonna give me one any? Okay.
I should have bought more Pokeballs. A Pokemon I wanted to catch just came out and I missed it.
Oh, well, you know, let a thousand flowers bloom as far as I'm concerned. Hi, I have some questions for you. If you want to play, would you prefer outside or at home? Outside. I see. Then which one are you interested in? The thing everybody knows or the thing nobody knows? Oh, really? I'd say you were quite active. But, okay.
Come with me a sec.
Well, hello to you too, Sharon.
If you go straight from here, there's a Pokemon Center. And use these if you want. Give your Pokemon a Chesto Berry to hold. Then, if it ever falls asleep, it'll wake up immediately. Oh, and another piece of advice. Nacrene City's gym leader uses normal types.
Normal
Just like
types,
me.
you say.
That's the funniest part. He's the normal type gym leader in
Oh
Black
god,
and White
that's
2.
true.
I told you I'm normal. If you have
Eleven-
fighting type Pokemon, it might give you a big advantage.
11 Merle, thank you for the follow. Okay. Bye, Sharon. And that guy is not normal.
Nacrene City's a highly fashionable and admired locale. Contrary-wise, if you happen to be a bit ordinary, yeah, that's cool in its own way.
So, Nacrene City. According to Bulbapedia, Nacrene City is based on Borum Hill in Brooklyn. Used to be mostly populated by working-class ironworker families until gentrification in the late 1990s made it more popular among upper-class individuals. The decommissioned railway and museum in Nacrene City could be a reference to New York City Transit Museum, found near Borum Hill. Also in Pokemon Adventures, the city is called City of Art due to its avant-garde artists, a possible reference to Borum Hill's own artists and their art galleries.
think of it.
We've got another little instrument Easter egg here.
Ew. That's very cute.
How do you like the sound of accordions?
I like it, Weird Al. I like it a lot. When you battle with a friend using wireless communications, you can use the items using a Wonder Launcher. Jordan.
Yes, I know. If you have a Wonder Launcher, every energy will be charged and you can use various items.
Saw Weird Al a couple years ago, Incredible Performer. It's like a 2-hour show. That's crazy.
I've heard he's
like-
incredible live, and
he's
I've
like
been
super-
doing this for decades.
He's like super high energy live, I think, right?
So I've heard. Like it's always a massive production, tons of costume changes. Like he makes a whole thing.
Welcome to Cafe Warehouse, a stylish cafe in a rural area. Our cafe is a special on Wednesdays. Here, have a soda pop. Enjoy the taste of our specialty. Oh, cool. You got a soda pop.
Oh,
What?
Amber just messaged me again saying in all caps, "Hey, what am I playing?"
Where did they get?
I just asked that.
DS Wireless Communications is great. We can trade Pokemon with people who are far away.
What's that, black belt?
Just now, I traded a Pokemon holding an item, so it's like the item is a present.
I started a shop in this warehouse. Welcome, how may I help you?
Just a bunch of nerd shit.
Dire
Dia
hit.
hit. And you know that it's called Dia hit, huh? No difference? Anyway, in a battle, it's very powerful when a move is a critical hit.
Wait, what? What?
What?
Even though it's just an old warehouse, it's become so popular. It makes me take a second look at what I think things are worth. That warehouse. They're selling something good inside. Boyd used this warehouse until 2 years ago. When Boyd gets
Berg.
he comes back here to that Green City.
My boy Berg.
The thing you have is a Pokedex, isn't it? What? Oh, cool! You collect Pokemon! Okay, I'll help you. Which Pokemon did you choose at the beginning of your journey? Do you have Oshawott? You have Oshawott! Then I will give you this. When you let your Pokemon hold it, it can raise the power of water-type moves.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
So can I have those other items too?
a lot of items have effect. Well, work hard.
Mystic Water.
Amber's on chapter 4 and is about to.
That's the one. That's the one with Lower, right?
What's
Or is
that?
that with Healer?
I believe chapter 4 is with Healer. Just said, if Iris has been possessed by an occupant, I'm going to eat my hands. I'm just gonna send a smiley.
Berg is an artist and also the gym leader in Castelia City. We want to be like him. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Moves for Living. Today we will learn about the move Sky Drop. Our guest expert is Dr. Technic Al Machine, a professor at Castelia University.
I'm going to do it. Hello, I'm Dr. Al Machine. Sky Drop is a dramatic move where the target is taken high into the sky and then slammed into the ground. There's an effective use for this move in everyday life, showing off. You could use this move on yourself, right? If you go fluttering up into the sky, you'll impress everyone. It's an extremely dramatic performance. Just brace yourself for the landing.
Oh dear, that sounds dangerous. Well, I learned a lot. Okay then, everybody. Until next time, bye-bye.
Thanks, kid.
Thanks, kid.
Pokemon you get through shades grow up fast, but be careful.
If a traded Pokemon grows up too much, it won't listen to you, Ringo. But if you get a lot of badges, you'll be okay.
Oh, wow, what a lovely trainer. What kind of Pokemon do you have? Oh, you do what? It's very friendly toward you. Must be happy with you.
I do have a Pokemon called Petalil. Would you like to trade your Petalil for my Cottonee? It's okay if you don't want to, but if you change your mind, let's trade Pokemon.
I don't get it. I said yes.
Oh, wow. My name is Loblolly. I'm a designer of decor items, but I'm stuck now. I just can't come up with a good design. I've been thinking about decor so great it'll be on a dream. I am a poet. I write poems. Every day I stretch my imagination and devote myself to my creative activity. People dream when sleeping, but if a Pokemon dreams, I cannot even imagine how it is.
Even the same kind of Pokemon can have different natures.
Wow, kid. Balls dropped early, huh? I play the guitar at Pokemon battles every day. I keep doing that because I enjoy it.
God damn. So I was fucking talking to my brother and like handed him some food and everything. Then my dad called us both, so I held me up another 20 minutes. I have a fuck ton of wings now and a fuck ton of mac and cheese. Accordion!
Yeah, it's Weird Al.
Ooh, the accordion. That's not Weird Al. That's fucking Professor Elm.
Hey, Weird Al, it's you, right?
That's right. It's me, Weird Al.
That's not what he says.
Also, check this out.
I saw he evolved. I
saw
beat
he
you for a
evolved,
second. Woohoo! The what?
Let's check our
Hell yeah!
Our new captures.
So
That's not bad.
5 minutes ago, Amber messaged me with 1,000 times resist update.
Oh boy.
Said, hey, what am I playing? I was like, where are you? She said, chapter 4, if Iris has been possessed by an occupant, I'm going to eat my hands. And I just said, I will neither confirm nor deny.
So
fucking grins.
Snuggles has Klutz, which means he can't use any held items, which isn't great.
Yeah.
Looks like...
Ooh. Very fast.
Yeah.
Fighting Rod sounds cool.
And it has a jolly nature.
Yeah.
Scout has Vital Spirit, which prevents it from falling asleep, which is useful.
That is useful.
And Seymour has Forewarn, which is kind of useless. I mean, it's decent and competitive, but not for our purposes.
What?
So we're in Nakreen City, by the way.
Pinwheel Forest. We're no longer in the city.
Yo, traveling trainer.
Traveling trainer! Are your Pokemon getting stronger? Here, this might come in handy.
I obtained
Oh, it's a
TM94
TM?
Rock
Interesting.
Smash.
Rock Smash is a move that sometimes reduces your foe's defense stat. It is super effective against normal Pokemon, which Gym Leader Lenora likes. Pinwheel Forest is a name that sets what off a bit as a Souls game player. It took me a second. Powers of Destruction, you're a very rare Souls player who actually remembers Pinwheel was a boss fight. Musashi with Rock Smash. God, I forgot how much the last like the last sprite looks like a Akechi.
Akechi after Leaf gets her hands on him.
Did you catch what Sharon had to say about normal type Pokemon?
No.
So he was letting you know that the gym leader here has normal type Pokemon. And then I pointed out that Sharon's gym type in Black White 2 is in fact normal.
Oh no, Snuggles is paralyzed.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. She's going for constant strats.
Uh-oh. God, Leech Seed does way more than I remember it. Leech Seed does a percentage of total health, right?
I can't remember. Oh god damn it, these little kids. I'm busy, little kids. What do you have?
Homer?
Preschool Homer?
The kid's name is Homer.
This motherfucker's named Homer.
He still wants to show you this Pokemon. Does he not know? Does he not know what happened?
No. So happily, we have another permanent member to add to our team in this area.
Oh fuck!
Unfortunately,
Oh shit!
I have to get some rustling grass for it, and it's probably
Sad.
and it's mostly Audino, so it's gonna be trial and error.
Low
for a bit.
encounter rate, yay!
Woohoo!
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that low. It's just Audino is higher, and it takes a while for the rustling grass to proc anyway. So guys, while we're doing our little Pokemon hunt, ask us anything.
Yeah, on chat. All kinds of questions, all about all kinds of topics. You know, like aliens, or ghosts, or one of my personal favorites. If you had your leg amputated, and you had to remove the parasites and anything dangerous, and it was safe to eat, would you cook your leg for someone else to eat?
No.
I knew what the God! I knew you were gonna go with this. Or are you gonna eat your?
You do it every time.
It's not would you eat your own leg? Would you offer it to somebody else? Like, hey, want to try my leg?
No, it's my leg.
Okay, well, would you eat your own
leg?
What
you sound like? You sound like Will Ferrell as Harry Carey on Weekend Update. Hey, Colin, if you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself?
Well, would you eat your own leg, Dot?
No.
Well, then why not? Why not let someone else eat it then?
I like having my leg on my body.
Well, what if it was?
I have a strong desire to never smell burning human flesh.
You don't have to burn it. You're just gonna cook it. You know, just gonna grill that.
Oh my god! Are you fucking serious? Are you really splitting hairs on this?
This conversation sucks.
Well, would you eat someone else's leg if it was?
No.
You wouldn't eat my leg?
No, Mojave, I would not eat your leg.
Not eat your leg.
Just say you hate me.
Because I think look, if you offered your leg to me, I think you were getting something out of it. Sexually. Like, something tells me you'd be into it. Like, just you bringing a subject up like this, I trust you even fucking less. So, you know what?
I've seen what you get up to. I've seen what you get up to.
People whose legs I would not fucking eat. Yours is at the very top.
I have seen what you get up to on Tumblr at 12 a.m.
We don't have to talk about this.
Oh, I mean, it's context for what we're talking about right now.
I have less than zero interest in eating human meat, much less feeding it to someone else.
Fine. Okay.
I'm not.
Live a non-curious lifestyle then.
That's more self-preservation than anything.
Don't answer the difficult questions.
Don't call me incurious for not wanting to eat humans. What the fuck is your problem?
When you say eating humans, it makes it sound like you're just eating them whole, like just chopping those guys down while they're still standing there. I'm not even talking about that.
No, if you're just eating chicken wings, you're still eating chicken, aren't you?
Well, you wouldn't say, oh, want to come to my house and eat chickens? Who talks like that?
I would say you want to come over and eat some chicken.
They'd go, great. What part of the chicken, maybe? Or just go, yeah, I love eating chicken. That's great. If I say you want to come over to my house and eat human meat, they're not going to ask me what part.
They're going to say, what the fuck?
My God, I had a conversation like this with someone else I used to stream with like ages ago, and they were actually like playing in the space. They were like, we were talking about how we would prepare it.
I am willing to play along with most hypotheticals, but like some premises just need to be rejected on their face.
Yes. Like this isn't a matter of like not playing in this space. This is just like not a space that we want to occupy.
It was a yes or no question, and I've been very thorough in my reasoning for no.
Man.
Like it would be
being the unreasonable.
Like I think the funniest thing, I think the funniest thing is if we turned that question around to Mojave and she said no immediately.
I like how you're not doing that because you know I would have some kind of fucked up answer.
Yeah, I know, because I've known you for like 2 years.
The number of qualifiers you put on the question before even finishing it tells me you have an answer that is more
like you have thought about this.
Yeah, you've thought about this more than any person should.
I'd be insulted if you thought that I hadn't. I have to just accept that you guys just don't appreciate what I offer to this group, which may one day be my leg.
A human leg?
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. If Mojave, if you offered me your leg, I would just it would just be that like that scene in Smiling Friends.
Oh my god.
I don't really want this.
I don't really want this. That wasn't the first one that came to mind. The first one was like the tearing the dude limb from limb one.
Fair.
That's how I lost the leg. Hello.
Pimple.
That's
Little pimple.
guy.
It's a little water ground type. Not what we're looking for.
Power says, unbelievable, you guys. Well, yes, and Mojave's ethical cannibalism bit.
It's Mojave's worst bit.
It is not my worst bit. Get out of here with that
What
shit.
is your worst bit, Mojave?
I know the answer to that question, and you're not gonna like it.
What is it, Jordan?
Austin accent.
That is your worst bit, actually.
Fair. Yeah, Dorothy, would you dispute that?
No, that's your worst bit.
Yeah.
What did you think? What did you think it was until I said it?
I thought we were just gonna go with this one.
No, hypothetical questions is a good bit. You just went completely over the line. Like, can we have a hypothetical question that's normal, please?
All right. I'm coming up with one in my brain.
I believe in you.
Let's say you got this friend that you've known for a few years. Not very long, but you have a good relationship. Know each other pretty well. Never you've never had them over or anything like that. But like one day they call you and say, "Hey, I've got something I need someone to keep an eye on for a little while. I'm gonna be out of town for a bit. Would you mind watching this box for about a month or so? I need you to not open it."
Okay.
Do you do it?
What? Just put a box.
Just keep this. And let's well, you can whatever situation, like whatever like dimensions of the box would be most like suspect to you. Like you can just picture that in your mind. You just like have to have that in your home for like a month.
Okay.
Would you peek? Would you peek?
Is the box like doing anything? Is there any like noise?
Is it ticking?
Does it smell like? What are the properties of the box?
Is it just like a sealed cardboard box? Is it like a wooden box?
Is it like a metal box?
Cause see, I'm picturing like a big crate. In my mind, this hypothetical.
Okay.
And I don't have any like specific like sensory
It's a crate.
responses.
It's gonna be more of a hassle to open. So I figure that's easier.
If it's like rattling or ticking or emitting a weird smell or something like that.
In that case, I'm gonna have questions before I answer yes or no.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be asking questions before I like when I come over to pick it up, I'm gonna be asking questions.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get some water and use the bathroom and find my Would You Rather book.
Oh, okay.
Because I have some good ones.
Oh, fantastic.
I was a big fan of Rooster Teeth's $1 million butt segments on their podcast back in the day. That's where the the immortal snail.
Oh my god, that's from that? That's crazy.
That's where it came from, the Rooster Teeth podcast.
But immortal snail, like that's the one that like if it's always looking for you, and if
it's always coming after you,
okay.
and if it touches you, die.
I think we should make a Skyrim mod that does that. It just loads up a snail somewhere in the world, and if it catches you, it just completely bursts your hard drive.
Like that.
Fantastic. We should do that, but it's Avery Johnson.
Why Avery Johnson?
That was one of the bits in Halo 3 when we kept killing the Marines, and Avery Johnson was protecting us.
I forgot about that.
I was going through my banner image for Halo, and I was like, why the fuck did I add the old lady from It Follows to this? I was like, oh right. Power says, whenever someone calls that thought experiment the immortal snail, my brain parses it as like a Wuxia title. Immortal snail technique, 10,000 slowest strikes. Oh, hello. Got a punchy guy.
Yeah, it's more of a judo guy.
Pretty fine.
And we're looking.
Yeah, the whole
$1
million if thought experiment has evolved in the modern era.
Mm-hmm.
Like anytime anyone poses that question, it's like one of the most obvious yeses. It's like, would you like $1 billion, but you have to wear a maid dress for a week? Like, I don't know. Here, I'm gonna give you $10,000 to stand still and breathe oxygen. You'll get $100,000 if you eat this delicious plate of pie, but you have to do it really slowly and really savor the delicious crumbly taste. Like, fuck out of here.
Okay, $1 million, but anytime you get clothing, it's always 1 or 2 sizes too big.
Okay, too big is actually fine. Like, maybe just because right now I'm
well, here's the thing. It means you can never dress slutty again.
You don't. I just have to get bigger. That's fine.
No, but even if you do, the clothes you get will still be like they're always 2 sizes too big, no matter what.
Wait, like even after you acquire them?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Like all of your clothes forever for the rest of your life are always going to be
no matter what happens.
Yes.
Oh,
they're
boy.
always too big.
Okay. Oh, hang. Powers, hang on. Let me just allow. You got Audubon? You got Audubon for this shit? Really?
Apparently.
Wait, hang on. Hang on.
I just had a permanent term. God damn, this thing is hard to find.
That's really fucking funny. I'm gonna put that in a few places.
Anyway,
okay.
Everything you get is permanently too like it looks and like it does and like you can't like fiddle with it to make it look flattering. It always looks kind of
everything you wear is the proportions of like David Byrne big suit kind of thing.
No, because that looks kind of
just baggy.
Yeah, because David Byrne big suit is like stylish. It's
I'm a heavy set cis dude, so like I'm perfectly fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that would actually look decent on me most of the time. Maybe not.
We're talking like Nathan Fielder big suit.
Yeah, like it's not flattering.
Yeah.
So I found my Would You Rather book. It was hiding behind a bunch of manga.
Let me I'd have to like drastically change like my like I think I would have to like drastically change my aesthetic to make this work.
I think if you go if you go like for a grunge aesthetic, it might be able to
work. Totally.
Or like a white
and like hey the $1 million you can buy as you can $1 million can purchase many articles of clothing. Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
All right, Jordan, you hit us with $1 million, but.
Or would you rather?
Let's see.
I kind of want to play in the $1 million space for a second.
Yeah, if you have any in the book, let's just do it.
I'm sorry, the $1 million space? What do you mean?
Yeah, like $1 million, but.
Ah.
Yeah, if there's any in that book, hit us with them. Or if you can think of any yourself.
So here's one that it's not a hypothetical necessarily, like, $1 million, but it's one that Bomani Jones, who's a sports writer and podcaster, who he's brought this up a couple times about how like players, who are just not happy with the teams they play on and like need a new contract and all this, they'll request a trade and it doesn't happen and they give them like a massive contract anyway. And he'll go, okay, but here's the thing. You still got to play for this team. If I gave you $1 million, but I get to kick you in the nuts, it's still going to feel like I kicked you in the nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
$1 million can't make that go away.
But that is still it's temporary. There will be a point in time where I do not feel like I've been kicked in the nuts.
Okay, $1 million, but there's this guy, and periodically throughout the rest of your life, he's just gonna show up and give you a wet willy for about 30 seconds, and you can't stop him. He's just gonna like swirl his finger around in his mouth for a bit and then shove it in your ear. And he's just gonna hold it there for an uncomfortable length of time, and you can never predict when he's gonna show up. Like it could be at your wedding, and the guy just shows up and gives you a wet willy.
You've just described Thanos and Dave.
Okay, no, then that's a different situation.
It is a different situation, but
Thanos and Dave, like that's always on his birthday.
Right.
Wet willy guy just shows up whenever he wants, and you can never predict. It could be one day after another. It could be after 10 years. You never know.
That element that's difficult. Yet the uncertainty of it is rough. But if it's like just a wet willy, I think I could accept that. I think there's a point where like
even with him holding his wet finger in your ear,
it would really suck. But like if it became like just a part of my just a part of my day-to-day life, like it would really suck if it like happened during like my wedding or something like that. But like lots of things could happen during your wedding. You could like pass a fucking kidney stone during your wedding, you know?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So like I think I could probably deal with that. And this is one of those situations where the $1 million does not mitigate against this in any way. I think.
Right.
Which makes it a good one. I think I'd accept it.
What are you, Jordan?
The wet willy sucks ass, but like to some degree, I think I'd get kind of used to it.
Exactly.
Like, and you can't make conversation with him either. He's not going to talk to you. He's just going to show up and do his job.
It's not like Sam and Ralph in those Looney Tunes cartoons.
Yeah. Like he's just going to show up and do his job. He's not going to respond to anything you say.
Show up on dates.
Powers of Destruction says $1 million, but your least favorite public figure gets really into your favorite hobby without it changing their political views or whatever you dislike about them. Elon Musk is already trying to get into video games, so just give me $1 million and we'll call it even.
I mean, I feel like a celebrity I hate getting in photography is just like that. That's what
normal.
That's what living in LA is like.
Yeah, pretty much.
Every celebrity already has an Instagram. Like it's already a thing, so yeah, I'm gonna take $1 million.
I'm trying to like extrapolate this into like what if they get like really good at it or something? Like what if Elon Musk became like a really successful like blues guitarist or something like that?
That'd suck.
Like that would be horrible. I would hate that. Like
but
I don't like admitting it when people I hate are good at something I like.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, Logan Paul is unfortunately a pretty good professional wrestler.
It sucks. Like if Elon Musk like dropped an album or something like that, like just right now, I'm sure it would suck and would be hilarious. But like if he kind of cooked and like it came out that like he didn't like get any ghostwriters or anything like that, I would be furious.
Hey man, you hear that new Elon?
So here's one.
God,
here's one.
I would fucking commit.
Okay, I have one.
Okay.
$1 million, but for the next year, your first 2 dates with anybody new you're seeing, you can only eat dog food.
Do I have to go on a date? Do I have to go on a date that involves like getting a meal?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just have to like date.
I'm closing out loopholes here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have to I'll have to pick 2 like really weird trans girls that are my mutuals on Tumblr.
Okay, yep, I knew that's the direction we were gonna take here.
Well, I'm sure there is a place in LA that sells like crafts dog food for humans to eat.
Nope, nope. Dry dog food from a 50-pound bag.
Oh, it's like items.
Dry food. Ooh.
Dry dog. So one of the would you rather's in here was like, would you rather eat 1 can of wet dog food or 7 cups of dry dog food, or 3 cups of dry dog food? When I say dog food, I mean dry kibble.
I mean, the
out of a dog bowl.
Am I allowed silverware?
Sure.
Come on, of course.
Why not, champ?
I mean,
you're trying to preserve what little dignity you've got left here. I fuck with it.
Can I have milk with it? Can I have it like cereal?
It's gonna taste like chicken and rice, but okay.
That sounds worse.
Yeah, then your milk's gonna. Yes, but you have to drink the milk afterwards.
I love cereal that tastes. I love cereal that tastes like meat.
Man, I have enough trouble dating as it is. I'm not taking that shit.
Okay, here's what you'd rather.
Here's one. $1 million, but for some fucking reason, your friend will not stop bringing up the topic of ethical cannibalism and suggesting that you eat their leg.
That's a no-brainer. That's my current life, plus $1 million.
I'll take that. You know, maybe one day I get a good meal out of it.
All right, here's what would you rather. Would you rather poop out a softball or pee out a marble?
Oh.
Poop out a softball.
Yeah.
You know how big softballs are, right?
I do know how big softballs are.
Yeah, I mean,
but
I guess peeing out. Oh no, marbles are pretty big too.
Yeah, they are.
Marbles are pretty big to come out of your pingus.
It's. I was gonna say it's like passing a kidney stone, but like that's a big fucking kidney stone.
Yeah, it's really fucking big. I've had some. I also have to like, you know, count that under some of the worst shits in my life, and I have some bad shits in my life, you know.
Yeah, I like when you're shitting, like you can kind of like clench around and like break it up a bit.
Powers has a very good point. Relative hole size and stretchability says softball shit is the way to go here. Exactly. That thing can stretch. I'll be really pushing it. I'll be real, but I could accept that. Okay. Powers elaborated that part of the intended implication with the hobby thing was that they become synonymous with it to a degree.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so like, the idea of like Elon Musk become like a very successful folk musician would make me want to do something I feel like I feel like I don't want recorded. but like if he was actually was actually a pro gamer, I don't think I'd be that upset because like
there's plenty of like shitty programmers.
Yeah, if Elon Musk is just another one of them, like whatever. It's fine. Sam Bankman-Fried was like a pro Dota player or some shit.
Like the end of it is just we have like another Asmongold, you know?
I was gonna say XQC is still a popular streamer.
Yup.
Years after he got kicked off his Overwatch team. Oh, okay. This is awful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Would you rather get caught masturbating by your mother or catch your mother masturbating?
I mean, get caught.
Get caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get caught.
I don't like thinking about my mother like in any sort of sexual way.
Yep, same.
Any sort of sexual context.
Exactly. Yeah. Powers is
Like getting caught masturbating just feels like especially if you're a teenager, it's just kind of a thing that happens.
It's not a rite of passage exactly.
Yeah, but like it's a thing.
You could frame it that way. I think most people, unless they're like weird, which is not wrong, but unless they're weird, wouldn't want to watch their mom cranking it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do I know some people who would? Unfortunately, yes, but I'm probably not. Yummy!
Why are these kids playing by the train tracks anyway? Fucking stand back.
Because they're fucking kids. Of course they are.
Fucking Amblin Entertainment as kids.
Some of these I can tell haven't aged well because some of these are very easy decisions.
Oh boy.
I think we're gonna get consensus on this one. Would you rather make your living manufacturing sex toys or guns?
Probably guns.
It's actually, I could go either way on that one. Actually.
Yeah. Now that I think about it.
Yeah. Neither of I wouldn't hate either of those, but I probably prefer guns.
Guns are fun to put together.
Yeah, nice and tactile. I feel like I have a better sense of aesthetics when it comes to firearms instead of sex toys.
Yeah.
Engravings may give you no tactical advantage whatsoever, but I'm gonna fucking put them on. I can't help it. I'm always quoting Revolver Ocelot when it comes to guns. That's not even Ocelot, that's Snake.
It's $1 million, but for the rest of your life, any meal you have has to be put through a blender before you can consume it.
Ooh. So I can tell you this: my dad would not take it.
Why is that?
He broke his jaw in the '80s and had it wired shut. And unlike Kanye West, he did not record a hit rap single. All he could consume was like he still can't drink milkshakes.
That's terrible.
Like he tried putting a McDonald's combo meal in a blender just so he could try to have something close to what he normally ate.
Ugh.
He would not take that deal. I can tell you that right now.
What about y'all?
I'm thinking about the kind of meals I would normally eat, what I would assume my diet doesn't change. Would I accept this? Favorite meals: smoked salmon and bagels. I would not want to blend that shit.
No, I would hold out for more money to have to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Texture's important, and if I'm just drinking liquids at some point, even my favorite meals are gonna make me gag, and I don't want to do that to myself.
Any of the favorite pastas that I like would be terrible. Most chilies that I eat would be terrible, I think. Texture still matters there, even if it's a chili.
It does.
$1 million, but for the rest of your life, there's not anybody present doing it. But everywhere you go and everything you do, you can hear a persistent narration in your head of everything you're doing.
You have to live in the Stanley Parable.
Yeah, you have to live in the Stanley Parable every moment of your life.
Is the person narrating my life a reliable narrator?
Yeah, they're not. But the thing is, they're not. There's no literary flourish to it. It's very rote. It's very clinical.
That's rough. That might turn my brain to mush. That's tough.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be happy about that. For the rest of my life, hard fucking no.
Because the spectrum goes either what you just described or fucking Indica. What happens in Indica is very early on you hear a narration voice. That turns out to be a voice in the character's head. The narrator gets progressively more biting and sarcastic about the protagonist, and then the two start directly talking to each other. If it was either of those, I would not like it. Those are just two unpleasant forms of psychosis.
$1 million, but your favorite song disappears off the face of the earth. You remember it, to be clear. That's the movie Yesterday.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do with that $1 million? I'm going to I'm going to get it re-recorded and make bank.
I'll just fucking re-record Horses by Patti Smith. It's fine.
You're looking at fucking one-hit wonder, baby.
Yeah, baby. Well, it won't be a one-hit wonder for like. I mean, I don't think my favorite songs are gonna be hits, but I'll have a hell of a fun time doing it. It can't be re-recorded.
No takebacks.
That's difficult.
Well, then it's just my my little song that I play at parties, and everyone swears I should get it recorded.
I don't like. When it comes to me and most of the music that I listen to, I don't like share a lot of it most of the time. It's usually just like an internal experience. Like it's always something for me.
Mm-hmm.
If that just stopped existing for everybody else, I don't think I'd lose that much.
Yeah, so some of it for me is like, I have, well through like my 20s, like I was one of those people who like would just listen to the same shit over and over and over again if I really liked it. And like a lot of songs I still consider my favorites ever. Like I'm kind of in a position right now where I don't really need to hear them again,
Right.
Like Wolf Like Me by TV on the Radio is one of the best songs ever recorded, if you ask me.
So good.
I tend to skip it if it comes on shuffle. I've heard it enough.
Yeah, I've got plenty where I feel that way.
But then I would be erasing their performance on Letterman. That's one of the best TV performances ever.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I've seen them live 4 times. Like I've gotten to experience it.
I don't want to.
I
don't think I'd want to erase Up the Wolves by the Mountain Goats. I wouldn't take that from the culture.
I'm usually between songs when it comes to like my favorite like song / Patti Smith song, and like she hasn't had much like holdout in the culture, and honestly for good reason. She's done some stuff that's kind of problematic, so it wouldn't be a huge loss for like the culture, but I'd still have it. I do occasionally think about how fucking insane it is that the TV on the Radio guy went and did fucking Tomorrowland.
I think so. Coming out.
Oh dang! Talking about Tomorrowland is really fun because like occasionally I'll be talking to Riley and then hear like a big info dump about fucking Death Grips, and apparently there's a connection between the two. Or it's not Tomorrowland, but it's the similar like Sahara Blues like genre of artists.
$1 million, but you get hired as the sidekick of Jimmy Fallon on air.
No deal.
And you're not allowed to quit.
No deal.
How shitty am I allowed to be to him on air?
You can be as shitty as you want, but like he's not.
That's tempting.
He's he's not really gonna react in a way that's funny. It's just gonna be kind of awkward. He reacts like really awkwardly to it. Like he tries to make it a joke, but he can't really pull it off.
Yeah. He doesn't outshine you necessarily, but like he just negates you.
Yeah.
I would hate that.
There's not a lot of comedy to be run from being into him.
No, thank you. Now $1 million, but you have to be Conan Ryan's sidekick for the rest of your life. Fucking absolutely.
Okay,
there's no but there. That's just
that's just Andy Richter's job.
Yeah,
that's win-win.
Fuck yes. That sounds fine.
Okay, now how about Jimmy Kimmel?
I could stomach it. Okay, yeah. Nuclear option. James Corden.
No.
Fuck. No, thank
Greg
you.
Gutfeld.
Suicide.
Good God. I would kill myself before pressing the button.
$1 million, but Donald Trump is now your best friend, and he always wants to hang out.
I increase the amount of money that we can talk.
Like he gets kind of needy about it.
You're just describing Richard Nixon and Henry Kissinger's relationship.
You're describing how Donald Trump talks about Shinzo Abe now.
You'd have to increase the money for that one. A part of me thinks that would be really fucking funny. But like, oh god, being like consistently bothered to hang out by fucking Donald Trump sounds terrible. Hey, I noticed you left me on red. What's that about? God, can you imagine?
Alright, same question, but it's JD Vance.
Oh, no, that's so much fucking worse.
I don't like that.
Trump, unfortunately, can be entertaining. JD Vance is just a charisma vacuum and just a deeply unpleasant human being.
Donald Trump hanging out with a random Tumblr trans woman might untie open American politics.
If Donald Trump was spotted with the average trans Tumblr arena, someone would do it.
Yeah, imagine seeing Donald Trump fucking palling around with my arse and crime you. Black Yoshi, welcome to chat. A Trump that thinks you're his friend would be really easy to Oh,
That's
man.
True.
Yeah, you could. Oh.
Do you know how easily I could convince him to put me in like a high-paying federal government job that does nothing?
Yeah.
Literally.
I mean, you don't really need. You already got the $1 million.
Exactly.
All you got. Well, then all you gotta do is just convince him that, like, all I would have to do is, like, convince him that, like, I know the ultimate cybersecurity risks that are running rampant in the video games world, and then just pretend that I'm the expert on that. And then, bam, I'm just printing money.
Yeah, as soon as you show him, like, decent, like, just basic level competency with a computer, and say the word cyber around him, like, a total of 3 times, he's sold.
Yup. All you need to do is let me play Marvel Rivals with my friends every other night. And he'll pay for a computer that will actually
just like let him walk in on you upgrading your RAM, and he'll think you're a fucking like a semiconductor engineer.
Like we've already discussed that like we as like a society have already discussed that Donald Trump is not fully stupid. He's very good at certain things. But, like, we know the things that he doesn't know, and he doesn't know what a computer is.
He doesn't know what a tariff is. What the fuck do you think he knows about computers?
Of course he doesn't.
Have you heard him talking about how he thinks Barron's a genius because he saw him using a computer?
Yeah! Oh my god, that was so
he
funny.
didn't describe anything high level. He just saw him using a computer and was blown away.
So, $300 million, but in order to receive it, you have to spend $30 million in 30 days.
Wait a second.
Powers of Destruction. I love that we've turned this into becoming Trump's Grima Wormtongue. Oh my god. Yes, my liege. Okay. Topical a little bit. $1 million, but the Pokemon Company makes the next generation of Pokemon games set in a region based off of where you live, are from originated, or where you most identify with, and it is universally hated.
I mean, I don't give a shit what other people think about Pokemon games for the most part. So that's fine with me.
That's fine. Either a Chicago or Texas Pokemon game would be entertaining, and if they suck, that's really no skin off my back.
Yeah.
Okay.
People aren't boycotting Spain because Scarlet and Violet was underbaked.
I'm just wondering if there's anybody out there who like really cares if the Pokemon Company can get a Texas Pokemon region right.
Oh, absolutely.
I told you about
and if they personally would be disappointed.
Jordan, have I told you about my Texas Pokemon region?
This just sounds like something you'd already have.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But Can you hear the complete lack of surprise in my voice?
I should actually tell you all about it sometime. I have like a full Pokédex document with original Pokemon.
Hey Nvidia, welcome to chat. Thanks for the work.
And the champion is named Johnson. The first gym is in like the game, like the region starts. It has part of New Mexico, so it starts in Las Cruces and then goes to El Paso, Laredo, Austin, San Antonio. Obviously, the gym in San Antonio is the Alamo, and the gym in Austin is basically just like ACL.
Oh, okay. Figured it'd either be the state capital or a music venue, yeah. It's like emos.
Why the fuck did I just see a gift set of the original?
Jill did some art for the region. I'll send that to you all in the group chat later. And
the thing is,
I remember that.
If Game Freak tasked themselves with, like, not that I don't think they'd do some research, but like, I have a hard time believing if Game Freak tasked themselves with making a Pokemon region based on Texas, they wouldn't really have many ideas past Cowboy.
I mean,
no,
that's fine.
I don't think they would.
You can have some cowboy aesthetics. That's fine.
Yeah, you have some, but like, yeah, not much beyond that.
I mean, in my region, the evil team is called Team Outlaw.
That kind of whips.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
They're led by a guy who looks like Willie Nelson.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to remember what all the gyms were. The first gym is based on UTEP in El Paso with all that crazy architecture. The second gym was like a butterfly garden, or like insect center in Laredo, and the gym leader is named Granny Webb. The third gym was it's the USS Lexington in Corpus.
I know the Lexington. Yep.
Yeah. And then in Houston, it's an oil rig.
I do like that. I'm pretty supposed to like oil rigs.
ACL.
What is it for Dallas again?
Dallas. Well, DFW. I kind of combined into one city called like Sprawl. I think they called like Sprawlopolis. And I think I set the gym there in the jazz club.
Okay.
Ooh.
I figure for DFW, especially if you're going to meld it into one, I figure it should either be the rodeo or like Jerry World.
And then the last gym was a big ranch out near Lubbock.
Okay.
With gym leader Cotton. So it's rock, bug, water, ground, fighting in the Alamo, electric at ACL, then fairy, and then grass. This guy does not want to show. It's a 5% encounter rate.
Okay. That explains some things.
I used a Bagon in Ultra Moon, and that's a 1% rate on the route that it appears on.
Wow.
So I was there for a while.
$1 million, but once a day, every week, there is a picture of you posted online without your knowledge. Taken that week at a random time, like there's just someone following you and posting these.
Are they like, are they ever like compromising in any way?
I'm gonna say no. Like they're usually just like you, like they're usually just you out in public, just like by yourself.
I mean, what kind of reach does this account have?
Like is it particularly?
Am I a lol cow without my knowing, or is this just like some jackass with no followers and following nobody posting pictures?
It's getting reach. People are seeing these. There's like a thriving community in the like Jordan getting groceries fandom.
Are they mean to me? Are they nice to me? Like, are they making fun of me, or like what's the community like?
You don't get to know. All you know is that it's out there.
Just in general, I'd rather not be perceived like that.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Like, I'm already like 40% sure that I have a Kiwi Farms thread. So like,
I've always thought about like, because I actually got back, there was a Twitch account called Kitten Chomp, who is tied to a somebody who kind of stopped posting in the last couple of years, but I was following and watching her back when I like kind of first started getting like big on Twitch, like when I had like my big like balloon breakout moment. And like I talked to her for a minute. I was like chatting with her for a minute. It's like, oh dang, you like still remember my username? Like that's really cool. But like I thought about that time and just like the idea of like being like, you know, a bigger streamer, like the kind of person who would get like recognized in public, which actually happened to me in 2022. Like, yeah, one of my Twitch followers who I still talk to, like we're talking about mutuals now. I was taking a trip to Denver with my dad. We were just in a cafe, and he was like, not to be weird, but is that, or you wouldn't have to be in Colorado right now, would you? Just like message me on Discord. And like that was when I like really started like considering the idea of just like how, like to what degree of internet famous would I want to be?
Yeah.
And like the answer is not that much. I like the idea of having a nice little lane, like a thriving community and stuff like that, but I wouldn't want it to disrupt my daily life, and I definitely wouldn't want to be so big that I start selling fucking protein bars on myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't, like, if I'm going to be perceived online, it's going to be on my terms.
Right.
For
exactly.
sure. Tell me why I just scrolled past and get the first Fast and Furious movie on my fucking dash.
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Okay, I see where you're going.
Yeah. Hey, soft. Fucking finally. The Backstreet Boys summoned him. Alright, how do I want to do this? Well, okay. Oh, my dumbass. Yeah, sturdy. I would have been fine.
I never wanna hear you say I saw it that way. There we go.
So, I was fortunate enough to get to see the Universal Studios Hollywood tour in 2007, a couple years before it burned down. You know, that big fire in the backlot they had.
Right.
And part of it, they had a little display of like a bunch of like famous movie cars. So like, you know, they had the Jeep from Jurassic Park and the makeshift tank from Animal House.
Oh yeah.
They had the Blues Brothers car.
They had the Blues Brothers. Thank you. I was trying to remember if they did, and they did. Thank you.
Yeah. I went on this years ago.
But one that they had a bunch of were cars from like the second and third Fast and the Furious movies,
Yes,
and
that's right.
This was in 2007. That was a flop franchise at that point, and I was like,
That's
"Who
weird.
fucking cares?" A little did I know.
Certainly.
Yeah, dang. Well, if you go to Universal Studios, they fucking love their flop franchises.
True.
It's like it's really weird. Like they will remind you of fucking everything that they've done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so like I think I went in like either 2011 or 2012, and like I guess I saw a lot of those same cars. And by then, like Fast and Furious was like a thriving industry.
Yeah, no, they had cars from like Tokyo Drift.
Which is
This
nuts.
was late 2007. This is before they got like, The Rock involved.
Yeah, well,
So
yeah,
it was not a
2007
big it was not a big franchise at that point. Like, it was
2007 was before they nailed on having Vin Diesel as the lead. They were kind of tossing shit around then.
Well, yeah, they were tuning these guys out. Like, they brought like, Ludacris in for Too Fast, Too Furious, and then Tokyo Drift, which had nobody in it. Like this, like people need to understand, this franchise was on the verge of being straight to DVD.
Yup.
I mean,
We need to name Sock.
spiritually it is.
Yeah. But that was also back when it was really fucking cool that they had an indoor roller coaster based on The Mummy.
Yeah.
Tying their
They still
belts
had that
gets
when I
them
was
pumped and makes their punches more destructive. Disturbing their training angers them.
We're naming it Akihiko.
Oh, absolutely.
Yay.
Or Sonata, up to you. Or just Aki. Yeah. It's really funny that that now we just like see the word training and our eyes just go black.
Training.
Training.
Our heads start fucking spinning around like it's The Exorcist. It happens in Pokemon Academy Live every time. Okay, so how many permanent members do we have now? It's most of
We
this
have-
team now, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
So we
Okay.
have 4 permanent members of the team. We have
Crazy
Musashi,
that, like-
Snuggles, Zeus, and Akihiko.
Crazy that so many of these are before the second gym.
Yeah.
Dang.
Let's take a look at this guy. He's got a sassy
What-
nature.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's Akihiko, all right.
Not bad,
And
not
has
bad. We'll have to
sturdy.
change some of these moves, but ooh, nice.
Sturdy is a really good ability starting in Gen 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we'll go knock out these trainers out near Pinwheel Forest and then call it a night.
Nice.
And then
That
next-
was a fun little grinding session, actually.
Yeah.
April and I have systematically dealt with, having to put up with grinding during our Nuzlocke, so we just kind of speed shit along. But I do like stuff like that when I'm streaming like an RPG or a Pokemon game. We just end up saying some bullshit. Personally, I think I'm gonna smoke my leg before I show it
for
to you
fuck's
guys.
sake.
At
God's
meet.
sake.
Until you just grab your own foot and it just slides off the bone like that one turkey leg guy in Houston.
Exactly.
Someone I worked with went to Houston and tried it. He said it was amazing.
God damn. Or maybe I'll have a taco bar.
That's so much worse. Like, you're feeding someone your own leg. You really think you need to make a production out of it, like a spread?
I mean, yeah, you gotta accommodate to their tastes.
$1 million
Considering that their taste might not include human meat.
Powers, we already did this bit earlier. Oh, Heart Stamp. What does that do?
It is a physical psychic move that can flinch.
Dang, okay. Is Woobat a physical or a special attacker?
It's mostly special.
Okay. But that could be really good for like Metacam and shit.
Metacam?
Metacham. Fuck. I don't know why I've always. Oh, are you gonna get the item?
Oh yeah.
You go through the fence here.
Yeah, I see it. It's an ether.
Ooh, nice. Metacham. I have no idea why I don't pronounce the CH. It just never made sense to me. Hello. Oh fuck!
Okay, I'm brave and I'm bold. Let's get right to the battle.
Hello, youngster Keita. So I'm trying to like take my time while I do this, because if I like overwork myself, I'm gonna be, oh my god, it's gonna be a fucking bad. But I am like, you know, going and writing an essay for Cyberpunk 2077, and I am going to like tackle the RPG like mechanically a little bit, because I've like, you know, I've gotten to like play around with a couple different tabletop systems and everything. You know, we're doing Fantasy Flight, 5e. I'm working with my buddy Eric on a GURPS campaign. Do you guys know anything about how the Cyberpunk RPG plays?
I have. Tara sent me the rulebook, but I have not looked at it. I do think it would be fun to do a little short campaign.
I would love to like write something out and like do that around the time that I do the video.
I have like a vague idea of like a Rocker Boy type character I'd like to play in that setting.
I remember you mentioned that back when we were streaming the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do feel the need to like look into how the game plays. I don't know. It just
Cyberpunk Red is one of my favorite RPG systems. It's the ones that got into RPGs via D&D. It's refreshing to see
Oh, dang!
a match that tells you what his genre intentions are and how to express them in play.
Okay, interesting. I might have more to say than I originally thought. Tell me a bit about this. Because, like, the thing about Dungeons and Dragons, especially 5th edition, is that, like, 5th edition is if you, like, spend time reading the Dungeon Master's Guide, they will be encouraging you to, like, flavor the fantasy a little bit different, like, use different aesthetics and storytelling styles, but, like, mechanically, Dungeons and Dragons is so based on, like, dungeon crawling and monster slaying, you know? Like, even in its 5th edition, that, like, has all these different systems, it is so based on dungeon crawling. And, like, there are a lot of limits to what 5e can do. Like, no matter how much they try to convince you otherwise. Personally, I don't really care. I still think that there's, like, plenty that you can do. And I think that, like, what constitutes a dungeon, like, mechanically within 5e can mean a lot of different things. But, yeah, there is definitely a gap between the genre you were trying to express and the mechanics at play. So I'm the idea that there's a nice little harmony in Cyberpunk Red. Ooh, tell me more. Especially because, like, I'm having... Okay, this game is really generous with your, like, mid-route healing points. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, there's just sometimes, like, doctors and nurses around.
Crazy. Like, that is definitely a thing that I experienced in Pokemon games past, but not to this degree.
Cyberpunk is a game about being a mercenary that does quasi-legal jobs motivated primarily by profit. It's baked into the game systems. 98% progression is based on money and upgrading gear, for example. On the GM side, something I really like is there's a lot of guidance on how to write out your own stories, as in there's a section that lists concrete story beats of different kinds and how you might chain them together. That's pretty interesting.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Fantasy Flight system has something similar in the Star Wars rulebook.
So what I find crazy about that is that basically means that... Oh yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 is... Yeah, that means that, like, the video game is very in keeping with, like, how the tabletop works mechanically. Because that is exactly how the RPG works.
Yeah.
You could view 2077...
I just caught.
You could view 2077 then as, like, a module within, like, set within the Cyberpunk Red framework. That's really cool. The other thing that I like about the like one of the manuals, the one that Tara sent you, and I think Tara sent it to me once, is that the manual is fucking filled with ads, just like the fucking game world is. Like the writer knew what he was fucking doing.
Nice.
Hey. The equipment focus also makes it really easy to design encounters. There's like 6 or 7 stat block bases which can be turned into about anything you need by swapping equipment and known skills. Interesting, I like that. Oh, Last of Us Part 2 drops on Steam tomorrow.
Ew.
Yeah. I do wonder if I will ever play any of the Last of Us games. We were talking about Jordan and I were talking about this yesterday, actually, about like the idea, like Hideo Kojima and the idea of like the video game auteurs and everything.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is this music?
Normal.
Oh.
And just the idea that I posited is that, like, auteur is not necessarily... I consider it a value-neutral term.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to video games, because there are good ones and bad ones, and we agreed that, you know, the lesser ones include, like, David Cage and Neil Druckmann.
Oh, definitely. Oh, fuck me.
Sean Levine. And yeah, like, Druckmann counts. You don't have to like what he has done, but, like, it's true. It's
Like,
annoying.
you can find him irritating, and, you know, just like The Last of Us for myriad reasons, but, like, Uncharted fucked.
Oh, God, I do.
That series was so good.
I've never
do.
played Uncharted.
I do want to play the Uncharted games. Like, that is something I, like, unequivocally do want to play.
2 and 4 are legitimately 2 of the best games.
Did they ever come out on PC?
Yes! I own the collection.
Oh,
Legacy of Thieves Collection, which is 4 and the what was supposed to be the DLC for 4, which got spun off into its own game. Do they have the Nathan Drake collection?
I
don't think so.
On Steam, yeah. Let me check. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's 4 and Lost Legacy. Nathan Drake collection is 1 through 3.
Oh, crazy.
Do I have that too?
I don't think it exists.
Okay, I don't have all the Uncharted games then. I could have sworn that.
Oh
I did.
wait, no.
Whatever.
Oh no, it does not exist. That's a Steam community page. That's a forum thread.
Well, then I'll
which like it's good. It's good that those games are there, but like Uncharted 4 is like pretty explicitly an end of the series.
Yeah, you kind of need. It's like how Steam has only had Metal Gear Solid 5 on it for ages.
It's like how Mass Effect 3 was ported to Wii U, but only Mass Effect 3.
Yes,
it's insane. We're Mass, and that's probably the only the first Mass Effect game to be on a Nintendo console.
Yeah, it's the only Mass Effect game to be on a Nintendo console,
which is insane. Sunset Visitor has a Discord, and when you join, they ask you your function. If you want to be a watcher, a fixer,
I've been meaning to join that because they're active.
A fire, a healer, a knower, or a miscellaneous. I'm torn between knower and miscellaneous.
I think I would pick knower.
I probably will too. Just so I'm healthy purple.
Just also a character that, despite myself, I am very sympathetic to.
Yeah, oh, God, yeah.
She's a fascinating character.
Deciding what to do with Knower at the very end was very difficult.
Yeah, it's a tough.
Just because, like,
I cannot trained like a madman, and my Pokemon trained even more.
You want to talk about training, bitch? It's like, I'm like everything I say about the like end game shit in this, I'm gonna try to do without spoiling stuff. But like, for me, when it came to Knower, it was like, do I find her sympathetic? Do I like her in the same way I like the other like sisters? Like, of course I do. But like, I find her attitude and her survival instinct and her general sense of pragmatism very dangerous. She is a very dangerous person.
Sure.
No, that's fair.
Yup.
And the way Wooly put it was like, it basically came down to, do I trust her now?
Exactly.
And it was unequivocally no.
Yup.
Yeah, Joseph Anderson came to like basically the same conclusion. Like, he thought she was like a really fascinating character, but also he hated her.
Fair.
Opportunist is the way I describe her.
She's an extreme opportunist, and
yup.
She
like the whole thing about like there's no feeling worth being incinerated for. That just defines her character.
For sure.
Yeah, no, she put herself in an unwinnable position. And I sympathize with that. And, you know, the question comes down to, like, for me, the way I looked, I posed the question of who goes in the backpack was like, can you find it in you to forgive them at some point? And for her, as much as it hurt to, I think there was room for it. And I kind of condone all arguments for and against her.
And like Don and I ended up picking I think the exact same stuff. And you kind of diverged. And like that's what I love is that we all got the same ending anyway. But like there's still all this difference. We can keep talking about shit.
No, I think I got a different ending from y'all because I actually took Principal.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that is a different ending.
And that is a different ending.
It is a variation of the good ending, yeah.
Yes.
All right. I think I'm gonna call it there. Next time we're gonna be taking on the second gym.
Yay!
Hell
so
yes.
Be there next week for that. Tomorrow, Lake Mojave will be streaming Death Stranding, right?
Yes, it's gonna be a fun one. Death Stranding, I'm gonna do a little different. It's gonna be a lot like this actually, where a lot of AMAs, a lot of like talk show kind of stuff, because that game is filled with grinding and dead air. Yeah. It's the whole point of the game. So we're gonna have kind of like the three of us usually, and like a rotating guest of some sort. And tomorrow we are going to have Mabel Gauss of tumblr.com/girlbomb.
Yeah.
Who is on Twitch and is also a streamer, and will be her first time joining the channel.
And then Friday, who knows what's going to be happening on Link Molly's channel, but
It is between either Nine
we
Souls or
we are
Doom.
stuck between Nine Souls and Doom still.
Yup,
They have both
it is a
taken-
tie.
They have both pulled ahead of
Saturday.
Liza P.
Saturday we will be back with more Tales from the Rambler at long last. And then Sunday we'll be back with more Halo 5 on Mojave's channel. And then Monday
Yes.
we should be back here with more One Piece Odyssey. Hopefully, OBS doesn't shit the bed.
Doing fine today?
But yeah, I am going to be rating you all out to Gorilla Radio Show.
Yes.
Our good friend Austin. This has been
Nice.
Radio Free Dairy. Until next time, good night and good luck.
Bye, all.
All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. The resist soundboard. Let me see this.